So, some people have asked me what should we do if we want to find one movie in the database. And to do that, you actually need to create another query. Let's do that. Let's go to our movies and let's go to class. And here, let's go find query. And I can copy and paste everything from my index query and go to here, and inside here I can add namespaces that I want, and so I think that's all. This one too I need to add, and this time in our request we ask for ID. So let's ask for an ID, and let's find it using find async, and request ID is what I want to add. So we have our movie. You can check if it's null and make sure it is working, but we just assume that the ID is available to us for now, just to simplify things. And the response is not a movie list, it's just one movie. And that's what we do here. That's it. We implemented the find query, and let's go if we have a details page. We don't have a details page here, so I can just add one. Let's create a razor page and call it details. And in here I can, in this file I can private read only MediatR, actually MediatR, and let's do this. Let's use MediatR and generate the constructor using Visual Studio, and in here I am going to have a property called movie and name it movie. In a real project you have to do a lot of mapping, and projects like AutoMapper and Mapster helps you with that. So if you're working on a real project, you actually need to add AutoMapper. Nothing fancy about AutoMapper or Mapster. You use them as you use normally with with any project. So nothing changes when you are using AutoMapper inside MediatR. I will show you that in the next video, I guess. So use the same model as we used for DB context. It is not very clean architecture, but it works for now for our demo project, and it simplifies things. So let's add async task of iAction result, because we want to send inside MediatR and it is async, and let's return page. And so I have find query here, and let's go here and use MediatR to send a new find query request, and I guess it's int ID, and I have to pass the ID here. I think we need to do it in properties and await the result. So response would be something like this, and the movie equals to, or can be assigned to response dot movie. And let's go to edit and copy this input form and everything else and paste them into our details page. I don't need forms, it's not sending any data. And let's change the edit to details, and let's just disable this just to implement it very fast. Don't have save, just go back, and that's it. That's all we had to do to implement it find query. And let's add the link in our index page. That's the last thing we want to do. I go to here and ask for details, and this is details, and let's go with primary this time and start project without debugging. So in here I go to movies again, and I can go to details and see the details for each record, and it works seamlessly. Everything is happening in MediatR again. We are just running this find query, and if you find in different way, if you want to use MediatR or any other ORM like Hibernate, it's perfectly fine. If you want to use edu.net for just with this one class, this one feature in your project, it's perfectly fine. Just have to change this injection and go with your own choice, but every other part of your project can use DB context, and that's the beauty of decoupling with MediatR. So that's how you implement a find query in MediatR, and that's it for today. In the next video, I want to talk about behaviors and how they work inside a MediatR area. Thanks for watching. See you soon.